Hello everyone. I am Andrew Dornan, also known as the 12th Gun here on YouTube, and today is some more Let's Play Star Wars Battlefront 2, the one that came out in 2005. In the previous episode, we got things started with a couple of tutorial-y levels, one of which was literally called the tutorial in the menu, Geonosis, and then we went on to Megiddo. This time around, we are at Coruscant, a desperate rescue. Palpatine's kidnapping gives the 501st a hands-on crash course in space combat. And that is a movie. But yeah, like I said in the previous episode, some of these missions are a little out of order, like the Megiddo happening before Coruscant. But Coruscant, like in the movies, does happen before seemingly before the Kashyyyk battle. So I think that's how that works. Yeah, it's a little nutty, but I like it anyways. A 501st Coruscant Journal. So, again, speaking up a little bit because the audio is preset for these cutscenes, and I don't want to get shot by the mouse. Gosh, like copyright, man. I could make a whole video on my grievances with the copyright system on YouTube. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Star Wars and how great it is. Normally for most games, I try to be silent during cutscenes, but this is kind of an exception because it's Star Wars and copyright music and all that jazz. But anyways, let's get going. Press Y near a fighter and yeah, it's all good. And as usual, press back to open up objectives, even in flight. So, yeah, destroy 5 fighters. It's all good stuff. It is kind of interesting how the campaign treats space battles. It seems like they're some other kind of map, and I don't know how else to explain it, because it's got like the map system of ground battles, but it's in space. It's a little wonky. Oh shoot! Oh, I died. What killed me? An auto turret. Oh boy. Yeah, auto turrets. They're kind of not a joke in this game. They will shoot you down, which is really unfortunate, especially if you're trying to like do cool looking strafing runs or whatever, because if you move in a straight line and an auto turret sees you, you're basically dead. That's just the sad reality of it. But we'll see a way to take care of them. It won't be part of the objective for this level, but I will go ahead and point out when it's applicable. Oh my gosh, missile. Alright, tap B and hold the stick in any direction, and you will do a maneuver, and that's how you evade missiles, which is nice. Also, you press X to target, and this allows you to lock on to vessels, not only so you can see where they are, but also so you can send homing missiles and torpedoes at them. And of course, just like how you can dodge them, you can dodge them. Destroy. Yeah. So this is kind of like teaching you sort of the concept of space battles in Star Wars Battlefront 2 in a very interesting way. Sort of piecemealing it like they did the Geonosis tutorial level, where it's like, hey, you know, you can attack fighters, and oh, by the way, you can take on these frigates, you know, enemy frigates with your fighter. Theoretically, you'd want to use a bomber. It's better suited for that, but you can use a fighter. Disable the shields. Basically, it points there, but honestly, you can hit anywhere on the main body of a ship, and it'll count. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. I was about to go into like the lore of shields and Star Wars or whatever, and how like some games have it so it's like tight right next to the hole, and like other things have it where it's a bubble. And I don't know. There's probably some lore channel that has gone over how shields work in great capacity. I'm just absolutely positive that there's a person out there who did that. If you do actually find out if there is such a video, link it below. Alright, we can attack the comms array, another element of space battles. In Space Assault, oh my god, I'm getting tore up. Holy crap. In Space Assault, there's multiple ways to gain points. There's an ultimate like point value you're trying to get to. I died. You don't want to die, first of all. Second of all, you've got your key components. You've got taking on enemy fighters. You've got destroying enemy frigates, and then destroying these, I guess not really destroying, but disabling the shields on the enemy cruiser. That guy bumped me. How dare he? Also, I noticed that I started leaning away from my microphone, which is... I end up, like, twisting my body a lot while, like, I'm playing video games. Like, I'll just, like, start, like, turning my chair one way or the other. So I gotta remember to not do that. I'm so used to recording things at my, my desk that I haven't really stopped to be like, hey, maybe I shouldn't. Right here is the auto turret defense mainframe. You destroy that, and auto turrets will no longer bug you. I think in theory, and I vaguely remember this from playing this game with my friend Dan. People have watched my content for a long time might remember him as XS Master X, a channel name that's so hard to say, but it's from like those early YouTube days where, you know, you threw an X in front and in back and you were a true gamer. But I think in our own time we actually tested it, and you could theoretically repair the different components of your cruiser. I don't know why you would want to do that. I don't think it takes any points away from the enemy once it's repaired. I think it just gives them an opportunity to destroy it again. So I'm not entirely sure what the benefit would be, especially since it takes so long, because those components have such a large amount of health, and your fusion cutter, assuming you're rolling the pilot class, only heals so much. So I'm not entirely sure what the benefit would be. But I don't know, maybe someone can prove me wrong. There is an active multiplayer scene on the PC version. They could, you know, theoretically that could be the meta. I don't know. But Victory, I was talking over him speaking. Oh well. I don't have headphones plugged in. Oh man. Also, my phone is blowing up. It is a there's a group chat I have with my family, and it's going wild today. So it's lots of looks like a couple of teen kills there, lots of deaths, probably suicides. I got Tank Buster. Honestly, like space, if you really want to accrue a lot of Tank Buster awards in a single level, space battles are the way to do it, because starfighters count as vehicles, and so it just looks that you destroyed a vehicle. But yeah, I can hit X to be done on that screen, and it takes me right into to the next one. Heck yeah. I am gonna live dangerously. I'm gonna not save to a file until after I record the next episode. I'm doing a bit of bulk recording, just because I want to be ahead, because I'm involved in a few projects at school. Felucia, Heart of Darkness. The droid presence here threatens the Republic cause. They must be destroyed. Alright. Oh, that's a movie clip. Oh, that startled me. CIS is entrenched on Felucia and have beaten back several attacks. 182nd Legion landed last month and hasn't been heard from since. As the Republic's finest, the burden is now upon the 501st to liberate Felucia. I'm not entirely sure if, like, in new canon there is any sort of purpose to Felucia, if there's, like, intelligent life on Felucia. I'm not 100% sure. Because again, lore. Why would I pay attention to lore? I mean, if I look up, the only new canon book I have is oh, it's actually not on my bookshelf. It's somewhere else. It's Star Wars Battlefront Twilight Company. Came out roughly the same time as the EA Dice's Battlefront in 2015, I think. It's an alright game. You know what? Let's be the clone engineer. Okay, forward unit is under attack. The thing I really like about the engineer, and why I try to main it as much as possible, is it has health and ammo on their person, which is really nice. It allows you to either heal allies at a moment's notice, or what I more use it for is healing myself and rearming myself. Oh geez, you do have to be careful about the accolades, because they will one-shot you and it will not be a fun time. I think, yeah, I actually wrote some, I think I killed a buddy. I wrote some notes, so whenever the accolades are done, I think the accolades are done, it's not droids, I'm gonna pause. Felucia, Heart of Darkness, least favorite map. It's because it's low, oh no, the accolades aren't done. It's because it's just straight up like low visibility for the player. I'm not sure if it affects the AI or not. I don't think it does. I'm switching over to Clone Trooper. This is absurd. But it low visibility in the campaign. You have these accolades which don't show up in skirmish, thank God, because accolades, they just one-shot you, and it's a little absurd. I don't want to be a little too negative. I will call out some game balancing weirdness that I don't like. Like the accolades, like Felucia having low visibility. In fact, the visibility is so low you can actually see the skybox, which is wild. I actually can play as the clone commander, so I have a recon droid and rally, which increases defense for all units that I use that ability on. Like I mentioned, the frame rate. The chain gun is slow to start up, but rips and tears. It does actually, I take back what I say about it being impractical. In theory, it would sound pretty impractical, using ballistic weapons on, machines when you have energy weapons. But in actuality, it does pretty good. It lays down, a high rate of fire and just tears enemies in half. Of course, the downside being it does have to charge up. So it, take that if you will. There are no award weapons related to sort of these high cost units like the Jet Trooper or the Commander. I died. Probably because of a grenade or something. Or the Jet Trooper's EMP launcher. They just, those things don't exist. So yeah, like that, those assault droids, they can hit that ATTE from a long distance away, which is kind of crazy, but whatever. You know, AI is not limited by the render range of the game. It just knows. It just works. Alright, so we can play as Ayla Secura now. I went through that way too quick. Acquire the power cell. Alright, let's go. Sooner we get done with this level, the better. Again, try not to be too overtly negative, but you know, there are some design choices that are questionable. Oh, that's an Accolade. Run away. I've never tested to see if an Accolade can one-shot a Jedi or a hero in general, but I'm not gonna test it. Oh gosh, there's one right there. Oh, the answer is yes. Also, you may notice some interesting little graphical glitches. That's because compatibility of Xbox games on the 360 aren't 100%, which, you know, if you're an Xbox 360 owner, you already know that. But, you know, just throw that out there for anyone wondering, like, hey, what is, you know, if I wanted to play this game, what should I play it on? And part of me does want to say PC, because the PC version does have modding support and active multiplayer. However, a couple of things keep me from saying 100% that you should definitely do the PC version. And honestly, the one big thing is that if you're gonna want to record Star Wars Battlefront, you do have to be careful, because on the PC version, it actually runs at 2 different resolutions if you're in a menu or in game. So that's something to keep in mind. But we got victory, so it's all good. Is this? Yeah, this is the second map. Whew. I haven't recorded videos in a couple of weeks. I took a little bit of a break after Stardew Valley. Let's see, is there anything else I forgot to mention? I personally, I'm playing the Xbox 360 version. If I could, I would do the PS2 and record it straight off the PS2. But I have neither the PS2 version nor PlayStation 2. So there's that. I'm gonna hit done. Also, there's no different loading screens. Well, that's a lie. You have 2 loading screens. You have one that goes from game to menu, and then one that goes from menu to game. Would you like to save your progress? No. Would you like to save? Andrew, yes. Kashyyyk First Line Defense will be the first map we do in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. In the next episode, we'll be doing this and the next mission. And I think at that point, I'll be done explaining things. Hopefully. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you y'all. There was a G in there. I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.